Morris Baseball Academy, Nesco Resources, Community Trust Bank, Sutton Pharmacy. Today's game is a sports presentation of the Hometown Radio Network and heard live around the world on internet-connected devices everywhere at hometownlive.net.
Well, game number 2 got off to a jetting start, as in it just kind of started.
Yeah.
And I'm fine with that. We had game 1 go Boyle County's way 5-2, and game 2 is already 3 pitches in. It's 1, 2, and 3 for Garrett County in the top half of the first. A lot to break down for you as we begin game number 2 with Landon Parnas on the mound for Boyle County. Parnas, who delivers pitch number 4 on its way to Jaden No. Breaking ball, chop left-hand side.
Let it go.
To the third base line. They will let it go, and Parnas will kill it foul. It'll stay no balls and 2 strikes. One thing to let you know about that's different here at Golden Lion Field for game number 2 is that Garrett County is the visitors because they were the home team in game number 1 before senior night. They are now the visitors in game number 2 on their home field. So Garrett County in the top half of the first sends up Jaden No, Corbin Folger, and Logan Quinn, 1, 2, and 3 against the Boyle County 9. And we'll give you their starting lineup after this 0-2 pitch to Jaden No is a fastball that's hit down the right field line, tailing and well out of play. Into the Boyle County bullpen, count will stay no balls and 2 strikes. The Boyle County left to right in the outfield. Colin Wise in left. Austin Bodner in center. Logan Perry is in right. Caden Patterson mans the hot corner. At shortstop is Kyler Klosh. The Keystones held down by Cole Jarnigan. Blaine Kinney's at first base. Behind the dish is Carson Rowe. Landon Parnas, the senior, is on the mound. He'll kick and deliver. The 0-2 fastball fouled off the screen. Mike Marcy locked into the red score. Didn't even see that one bounce to his left. Count stays. No balls and 2 strikes to Jaden No. Another thing to discuss as we begin game number 2 of this doubleheader is the difference in lineups. There is quite a few changes on Boyle County's side. 0-2 breaking ball fouled off the screen again. There are no changes on Garrett County's side. The only difference is that you've got on the mound Zachary Stacy, who played shortstop last game. Corbin Folger, who started on the mound, goes to shortstop. But the lineup, 1 through 9, plus Trey Graham playing left field, remains the same. That 0-2 breaking ball spoiled foul by Jaden No. Count stays no balls and 2 strikes.
Guardians beat the Twins 4-2.
There you go. Last we checked about 45 minutes ago, it was scoreless, 0-0, so the Guardians pulled off the win. 73 degrees at first pitch, which was registered at 8:40 in the evening. Going to be a late night here in Lancaster. The no ball 2-strike pitch is hammered up the middle for a base hit. Jaden No begins the top half of the first with a leadoff single. Garrett County only had 3 hits in game 1, so getting the bat swinging early in this one. Here's Corbin Folger.
Bo Naylor, back-to-back home runs, 2 games in a row.
He doesn't need his brother on the lineup, does he? Doesn't need Josh around. Josh plays for the Diamondbacks now, right?
Yeah.
Which one's the older Naylor, do you know? Is it Josh or Bo? Josh.
Yeah.
Jaden No at first base, nobody gone. Top half of the first. Here in game 2 of this doubleheader between Boyle County and Garrett County. Folger shows bunt, he bunts it the wrong way, foul. It's no balls and 1 strike.
Still very comfortable out here.
Yeah, I was going to step into the men's room in between games, but because it was the end of the game, the line was so long.
That's exactly why I took off before the 7th inning.
It's a good idea, Rick.
Yeah, because there's just one facility in the bathroom for the men's. That's it.
I'm holding out good hope in game 2 that this one flies by. I'm holding out hope. No off of first base he goes. The 0-1 bunted foul. It's no balls and 2 strikes. Pretty good jump by No, but Folger bunts it foul. They got the lights on, the LED lights here at Golden Lion Field, and I'm told that if Garrett County hits a home run, that they can flash them different colors and all that.
Oh, neat.
And do like a color show type thing. They have red lights coming down from the middle of the light fixtures. Of course, the white LED lights illuminate the field, but they have the red glow in the middle. Throw over to first base, and No is back in time as Kenny slaps the tag down on him.
This is not dark enough yet to show the movie in center field on the movie screen.
We have reached sunset, though. I know that because my watch tells me when sunset and sunrise is, and once you hit one time, it flips to the other. No balls and 2 strikes to Folger. Swing and a miss and a curveball. Parnas gets him swinging out number 1 here in the top half of the first. Here's Logan Quinn. And I look at my watch now, Rick, and it's got 6:44 sunrise time for tomorrow. And
oh, I was hoping it was 6:44 right now.
that's about 10 hours from this moment. Rick will be at the Hometown Radio Network studios. Lord willing, we'll be there both tomorrow morning. You'll be on HBN. I'll be on HIR. I'll be drinking my morning cup of coffee at that point. As
Bet
the
I'll
sun
beat you
rises.
there again.
You probably will.
There
Runner
you
goes. Quinn takes low. That one is past row. And a CC Auto Parts stolen base for Jaden No. Garrett kind of didn't have one in the first game. And again, they didn't have many hits in the first game either. Starting off hot and raucous early in this game, too.
That stolen base is run by CC Auto Parts and Service on Louisville Road. Get your car running like Jaden No at CC Auto Parts and Service.
There's no doubt that No has got the best wheels on Garrett County's team. Is 14 for 14 now in the stolen base category. That one's low, 2 balls and no strikes to Logan Quinn. There's got to be some moisture in the air as well, because like the papers, my score sheets are almost like just damp enough when I write on them. It doesn't feel too humid, though, today. 2 balls and no strikes. Runner at second base, 1 out. Breaking ball is over the outside corner, but it's dropped by Rowe. It went off the tip of his glove. So a stolen base followed by a passed ball moves No up to third base. 2 balls and 1 strike to Logan Quinn, and a runner now 90 feet away from Platon in the top half of the first.
PB does not mean peanut butter.
And not in this case. The 2-1.
Breaking ball.
Breaking ball's right in there, 2-2. Good pitch by Landon Parnas. Last we saw Parnas in action was that game at home versus Danville. He threw a gem against the Admirals. Give you Parnas' stats in just a second. After the senior comes waist high with the glove, the 2-2. Breaking ball swung on and missed. Back-to-back Ks by Lyndon Parnas. 2 up and 2 down. Well, it's not 2 up and 2 down, 2 down in a row. There's a runner at third base, 2 outs for Zachary Stacy. Golden Lion pitcher who wants to put a run of the Golden Lion Garrett County video board there in the top half of the first. He'd like to give himself some runs to work with early in this one.
Umpires have switched positions.
Tony Gray in the bases, and whoever the base umpire was, I don't know his name. Probably should have got his name, done our diligence there. Swing and a miss by Stacy. It's 0-1, but he switches and comes back behind home plate. Parnas in the season, this is his 8th game, 7 starts, 31 2/3, 23 hits, 18 strikeouts. 0-1, fouled off the screen. A little bit over top of my eye level. It's no balls and 2 strikes. 1.11 ERA, Rick, for Landon Parnas. When you look at the top 3 arms on Boyle County's rotation, Patterson, who just polished off Garrett County in game 1, 1.30 ERA, 1.11 for Parnas. And that one's right down the middle for ball 1. I don't know where that one missed.
Might have been a little low.
And then Kyler Klotch at 0.94. Boyle County a team 2.01 ERA, one of the tops in the state, team ERA-wise. The 1-2 to Stacy, breaking ball, just outside. Good eye by Stacy. Way to lay off that one. It's 2-2.
You're going to credit Sam Tiller for the pitching prowess?
Yeah, he's Boyle County's pitching
credit?
coach. Yes, absolutely. 2 balls and 2 strikes. As Parnas will turn, kick, and deliver. Breaking ball. Grounded towards the right-hand side.
Nobody
in
covered
no
first.
man's land. There's no one covering first. Parnas is
threw it
over
away.
late, and it's thrown over his head.
Wow.
It's against the dugout. Now no one's chasing the baseball down. Rounding second base and stopping there is Zachary Stacy. The ball was grounded in between Kenny and in between Jarnigan on the right-hand side of the infield. Kenny broke towards the ball. Jarnigan had it easily, but when Kenny wasn't on first base, Parnas had to cover late. It goes down as an infield single for Zachary Stacy. Scoring from third is Jaden No, and the Golden Lions lead it early, 1-0.
Well, Garrett County just scored. You can score a job now at Nesco Resource at nescoresource.com.
Throwing error allows Stacy to get to second base, and Colin No is going to run for Zachary Stacy in a courtesy run situation.
Parnas got over it, but the throw was over his head.
That's an error on Cole Jarnigan. 1-0, Garrett County leads. And another run out there at second base, and Colin No. Justin Parsons will dig in, the 5-hole hitter for Garrett County. First pitch is right in there, called strike. No balls and 1 strike. It's 1-0 Garrett. Stacy off of second base. Kyler Klotch dancing behind him. Parnas delivers the 0-1. That one's low and inside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Didn't have a whole lot of time to write down lineups and my defensive alignment before this game began. I had to run over to Boyle County's dugout and make sure I had who was home and who was away correct. Breaking ball is hit towards center field. Austin Bodner looks up in the Lancaster sky, makes the catch for out number 3, but an infield single by Zachary Stacy plates Jaden No, who led off the game with a single. Top half of the first gives Garrett County 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error, 1 left on base. Boyle County is coming up on the Hometown Radio Network.
Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know. Generations of serving our community, immunizations, prescriptions, and so much more. Helpful people, free local delivery, mobile app refills right to your door. Visit SuttonRx.com. Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know.
In Lancaster on Maple Avenue.
Spring's finally here. Along with the green grass and blooming dogwoods, spring also means thunderstorms and the possibility of power outages. Here's what you should do if a spring storm leaves you without power. Start at home. Check your fuse box or circuit breakers. Then check with your neighbors to see if they have power. If they don't, that's the time to call your electric cooperative and report the outage. We're Kentucky's electric cooperatives, and our power is our people.
Intercounty Energy, a Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Jade Jordan. I live in Lawrenceburg. I worked with Miss Christy Welch. Oh my gosh, it was perfect. She made everything completely smooth. We knew nothing about the home buying process. It was me and my husband's first home. Walked us through every single step and truly treated us like we were family. Answered every question. She looked out for things in the houses, truly listened to what we wanted, found things that fit us. Truly felt like a friend after the process.
Welch Homes Real Estate. Welcome home with Welch Homes.
Garrett County 1, Boyle County nothing. As we get to the bottom half of the first on Z105, Rebels will send up Kyler Claunch, Austin Bodner, and Logan Perry. Logan Perry in the 3-hole is the first big difference between Boyle County's lineup in Game 1 and in Game 2. Logan hit in the 6-hole for Boyle County in Game 1, but he went 3 for 3, so Adam Blair rewards him, moves him up in the lineup. For Garrett County defensively, it's Graham, No, and Parsons in the outfield. Moberly at third, Folger at short. Brady Reeser at second base, Logan Quinn at first, Logan Anderson behind the dish, and the always quick-working Zachary Stacy on the mound. Claunch, first pitch swinging, bloops one to the right, lines it, blends in front of Parsons, and Kyler Claunch is on base again. He was on base 4 times in the first game, and he's on base to begin game number 2 with a first pitch bloop single to right. Here's Austin Bodner. For Zachary Stacy on the season, 30 innings, 23 hits, 18 runs, 9 earned, 15 walks, 50 strikeouts in 30 innings, 1-3 record, a 2.10 ERA. Pitch number 522 of the season by Stacy's delivered to Austin Bodner, who fouls it back on an attempted sacrifice bunt. It's no balls and 1 strike. We had Zachary Stacy last Wednesday when Garrett and Danville played here at Golden Lion Field. And there were times, Rick, when we couldn't even really talk in between pitches. He is that quick of a worker, and Boyle County knows that, and I would think they're going to try to get him off his rhythm. He wants to get the ball back and throw as quickly as possible the next pitch. 0-1 to Bodner, smacks it foul, left-hand side. It's quickly no balls and 2 strikes. Stacy played a big role for Casey McCray and the Garrett County boys basketball team as well during the basketball season. Many of these Golden Lions did. Jaden No, Garrett County starting center fielder, is a starter on that Golden Lion basketball team. Fastball inside corner, called strike 3. It missed the spot, but hit the inside corner, and Austin Bodner is down on strike. Strikeout number 51 of the season for Zachary Stacy, and out number 1 here in the bottom half of the first, and the Golden Lions have finally figured out Austin Bodner. Well, now batter Logan Perry, who's 3 for 3 in game number 1, the lefty sophomore. Off of first base is Claunch, throw back over to first base and back in time with a head-first dive is Kyler Claunch. Logan's youngest brother, I mentioned Logan's the oldest, middle brother plays in the middle school level. His youngest brother plays in the same baseball team as my son Jack. First pitch to Logan is grounded towards short, could be 2. They go to second, one there, but on the exchange, Reeser couldn't grab the baseball cleanly with the ball in his left hand in the glove, and with Kyler Klotz bearing down on him, it was a fielder's choice. Klotz slid in feet first and broke up the double play. Perry reaches on the fielder's choice, and the second out is recorded at second base, and the two-out batter is now Caleb Branham.
Ball really wasn't hit hard enough to be able to turn it.
Perry with a short lead off first base. First pitch to Branham is low. Good stop behind home plate by Anderson. It's 1 ball and no strikes. But going back and talking about Logan's youngest brother, who's 7 years old and plays on Jack's baseball team. We had our first tournament on Sunday, and Logan's youngest brother, Lawson, hit a walk-off double for us in game 1. And one is inside, 2 balls and no strikes. Perry short lead off of first base. 1-0 Garrett, bottom half of the first. Breaking ball, good one from Zachary Stacy, and a big swing and a miss by Caleb Branham. 2 balls and 1 strike. Branham had the triple back last game. Scored 2, ended up scoring himself on an error. One's inside and low, ball 3.
Carson Rowe of Little Faith. He's got both his shin guards on the deck circle. You take them off. You're jinxing them.
3 balls and 1 strike. Back-to-back lefties, or I guess 3 straight lefties really in this Boyle County lineup. That one fisted, third base side, diving play by Moberly, who makes the catch, diving down to the turf, and a belly flop in the third base coach's box for out number 3. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left on base. We're through 1 quick inning. It's Garrett 1, Boyle 0 on Z105.
Struggling with aches and pains? Time is now to visit Orthopedic and Sports Physical Therapy in Danville. The owner and director, Samantha Ashford, will help you if you are having problems with your back, your neck, headaches, industrial work injuries, sports injuries. You need rehab, individual rehab, and skilled hands-on care. Then come to Orthopedic and Sports Physical Therapy. Need post-operative rehab of the extremities and the spine? Arthritis? Oh, it hurts! Head to Orthopedic and Sports Physical Therapy in Danville. It's 74 Whirlaway Drive.
At Stuart Powell Ford Mazda, we are proud to be your hometown dealer for many reasons. Selection, service, convenient location, and our people. Your friends, family, and neighbors. Since 1949 at Stuart Powell, we make it easy. Stuart Powell Ford Mazda. Visit us on the bypass in Danville or online at stuartpowell.com.
Hi, I'm Alan Martin, branch manager at Community Trust Bank. Community Trust Bank has supported communities that we call home since 1903. With locations in Boyle and Mercer counties, Community Trust Bank is a full-service bank dedicated to helping you meet your lending needs and financial goals. Please stop by and see me at our Danville main office located at 462 West Main Street. Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, loan subject to credit approval.
Game 2 of this doubleheader between Boyle County and Garrett. County Rebels took game 1 5-2. Game 2 leaning towards Garrett's way so far through 1 inning. It's 1-0. Garrett County leads with Lyndon Parnas back on the mound. Hans Moberly will dig in and swing at a first pitch fastball that he fouls off the screen. No balls and 1 strike. There were quite a few fans after game 1, Rick, that left.
Yeah, I don't know if they didn't realize or...
And just had kids and wanted to go home. And
yeah. Some people have to get up early. Some of us have to get up early.
No balls and 1 strike to Hans Moberly. That one's on outside, 1-1. Well, we appreciate you all who maybe left early and are tuned in. Had multiple people tell us they were going to go home and listen to the game. So those who are tuned in on this Wednesday evening, getting ready for bed and baseball on the radio. Pretty good way to end the night. 1 ball and 1 strike to Hans Moberly. That's a breaking ball. It's in there, 1-2. I do that quite a bit. I'm laying in bed. I've got my earphones in. Of course, Rebecca doesn't want to hear the Braves game. She could care less. So, if the Braves are playing 9:30, 10 o'clock, the game's coming to an end, I'll put the headphones in and listen to Ben Ingram call the end of the Braves game. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Breaking ball popped up. Foul territory.
Over our heads. Here it comes. Look out.
Fans go scattering. I was hoping the ball would come my way, Rick.
What are you going to do? Under the table? You can't catch nothing.
I'm ready for my redemption. I still remember that ball I dropped at Garrett's old softball field. Went out the top of the fence, spinning my way, and spun out of my hands. Haven't been the same since. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Hans Moberly. Parnas kicks and delivers. Swing and a miss. Parnas gets strikeout number 3. Is another guy like Folger in the first game we talked about. Not a big strikeout pitcher. It is certainly not in Parnas' repertoire to strike out a ton of hitters. And we gave you the stats before the game. In 31 innings, he's only struck out 18 hitters. He struck out 3 of the first 4 outs he's recorded here in this one. 1 up and 1 down in the top half of the second. Logan Anderson will dig in. Both Anderson and Carson Rowe catching for their second straight game. Big hack and a miss. No balls in 1 strike to Logan Anderson.
Yeah, watch the curve.
And Parnas has got a good curve. Fastball with some giddy up. Anderson wants time, but Parnas was in his windup, doesn't get the call, and that breaking ball is high, I guess. 1-1. Looked pretty good.
Yeah, looked like a pretty good pitch there.
1 ball and 1 strike. I don't know where Mike Marcy when he left his chair and his camera here.
I guess we'll just have to sell it. Put it on the Adcaster swap shop.
1-1 hit him. Fastball just clipped, I guess, the left leg or the pants of Logan Anderson. Anderson didn't even look like he got hit by the baseball, but it's a hit by pitch. 1 out base runner for Garrett County. And that'll bring up lefty Hagen Miller.
Runner.
Yeah, Anderson's the catcher, so we have a courtesy runner for him.
19.
It's number 19.
I think that's the one that ran so fast down there to get that foul ball and then jumped over the fence.
Adam Blair's asking the home plate umpire where that hit him, and he said it barely got the shirt tucked in, is what the home plate umpire said. Logan Ballard.
Logan Ballard is the runner.
Well, there was a foul ball in game 1, Rick, and you mentioned it. It went ricocheting down in that left field corner, and on Garrett County's side, one of their players chases after. That was Logan Ballard, and he was scooting down the left field line. Yeah, he was moving. Throwing to first base back in time. Is Logan Ballard, so much so that Adam Blair, of course, Bull County was hitting to that point. Adam Blair was in the third base coach's box and kind of looked over like, that guy is moving. Maybe T. Ellis appreciates the effort. Give him a chance at the base paths. Here he goes. Ballard, that one's bunted towards third base. It's a beauty. Patterson, a couple of crow hops, goes to first base in time, and a sacrifice bunt for out number 2. That moves Ballard up to second base. Here's Brady Reeser.
Well, I tell you what, if he hadn't bunted that, I think he had that base stolen. He had a big jump.
Yeah, batting in the Brady Reeser.
Second baseman Brady Reeser. This is a fairly deep field. Golden Lion field is based on high school dimensions. 355 to center, 315 to the corners. That's manageable, but you really got to get a hold of one and get it out in dead center. The batter's eye in dead center as well. First pitch is low, 1 ball and no strikes. And Brady Reeser is one of those guys who has got some power. Garrett County's only hit 2 home runs in the season. Reeser's got 1 of them. We were here last week, was talking with the Garrett PA announcer who said Reeser got a hold of one here, sent 1 out. Got the light show going. 1-0 is low, gets away from Rowe, bounces all the way off the brick backstop to the left-hand side, back behind home plate. Wild pitch on Landon Parnas moves Logan Ballard up to third base.
I think if somebody hits the movie screen out there, it should get a new car.
2 balls and no strikes.
Oh, he was hungry. He come here to eat. He didn't come here to do work and do a ball game.
And Marcy got himself a walking taco, it looks like.
Yeah, he did.
I was talking with someone the other day who told me they didn't know what a walking taco was, like they'd never heard of it. What do you talk about, a walking taco? 2-0 breaking ball is in there, 2-1. I think their thought was any food's a walking whatever. You know, you can eat whatever you want and walk around with it. And I was like, no, that's not what a walking taco is. You got to put it in a Frito bag. Or a Dorito bag, whatever, I guess, chip you prefer. Mike says they got both here, Rick. Frito and Dorito walking tacos. 2-1 is low. Good stop by Rowe, 3-1. Runner at third base, 2 gone. Top half of the second, Garrett 1, Boyle County nothing. Golden Lions got a leadoff single by Jaden No in the top of the first. Stole second, moved to third in the pass ball, then scored on a Zachary Stacy infield single for the only run so far in this one. But they got another run 90 feet away. We'll see if they can cash in. The 2-2 fastball, swing and a miss. And the ball hit Rowe's glove, and the bat went flying out of Reeser's hands, and that one ends the top half of the second. No runs, no hits, no errors, one left on third base, and Parnas has 4 strikeouts for the first 2 innings. Almost 25% of his strikeouts of the season he had coming into the game. We're through 1.5. It's Garrett 1, Boyle nothing on Z105.
What kind of tires do we keep at CC Auto? Cooper, Michelin, Nitto, Hankook, Firestone, Bridgestone, Toyo, General, Yokohama, and many more. We've just added the new line of Mastercraft tires, and we are also a Goodyear National Account dealer. We keep lawn and garden tires in stock, as well as farm implement tubes and tires. We have a farm service truck to meet the needs of our farmers. Call us at CC Auto today, 734-9515.
CC Auto Parts and Service is the difference. We get it.
Curamed is a top-selling curcumin product in America for good reason. Curamed from Terry Naturally provides remarkable health benefits. Make sure you insist on a bestseller. Insist on Curamed. We're so confident Curamed will offer the results you deserve. We guarantee it or your money back.
Curamed is on sale now, only at the Danville Nutrition Center. Save 25% off on both Curamed and Curamin for pain. Danville Nutrition Center is located at 802 South 4th Street in Danville.
Now open, Golden Lion Barber Shop, locally owned and operated in the Square, Lancaster, accepting both walk-ins plus appointments. Mark offers haircuts, straight razor shaves, hot towels, and more. Golden Lion Barber Shop is thrilled to serve Garrett and surrounding counties. For your appointment, go online to Instagram or by using the Vigaro app or call 859-304-5055. Best of luck, Golden Lions, from Golden Lion Barber Shop on the Square in Lancaster.
Carson Rowe swinging on a 1-0 fastball, lifts it in the shallow left center field. Out is the shortstop, Corbin Folger, who makes the catch for out number 1. And that'll bring up Landon Parnas. I was talking about my handwriting before. I guess it was
lack of it.
It was game 1. Yeah, my lack. I mean, I've got handwriting.
Well, I'm not much better, though, I got to admit.
Everyone's got handwriting. It's just some people's are better than others. I looked down and I thought it was said Calvin Rowe for a second. Like, who is Calvin Rowe? It's Carson Rowe. First pitch to Parnas is lifted foul. No balls in 1 strike. Landon Parnas, Polk County pitcher, big senior. Wears number 29. He'll take a second pitch is over the outside corner quickly. No balls in 2 strikes. Zachary Stacy isn't necessarily working as quickly as he was against Danville. Now he stands back on top of the mound. He'll kick a delivery to the 0-2. Sidearm delivery, fouled off back behind the screen. Count stays, no balls in 2 strikes. Garrett lost game 1, but they're fresh off an 18-2 win over Model on Monday, a 16-run win. They played some strange games this year, Garrett County has. That one is low, 2 balls, 1 ball in 2 strikes to Landon Parnas. Had a game earlier this year where they played Rockcastle County. They won 3-2, went into 12 innings. 1-2 to Parnas, fouled off the top of the screen. Count will stay 1-2.
75 cents.
I'm going to be honest. The last thing that I want right now is another 12-inning game. Let's not have that.
Go ahead and just jinx us.
No.
Why don't you say this game's flying by?
1-2. Parnas lifts that one towards right. In line, but it's Parsons who comes on the run, loses his hand, finds the baseball for the second out. Here's Blaine Kinney. A 12-inning game. Garrett did win that one 3-2 over Rockcastle County. It was on a Friday night, so it was no school the next day, right? So just let the boys play. Let's finish the game off. And the 12-inning game was the longest game for Garrett baseball, innings-wise, in the last quarter century. If you don't believe me, I went back and looked every single season on the KHSA website. First pitch is inside. Ball 1 to Blaine Kinney. In fact, Garrett County baseball hadn't even had a game in the last 25 years hit the 11-inning mark, and they played 12 in that game versus Rockcastle. Outside corner called strike. It's 1-1. Scott Boland listening to us tonight, Rick. We were talking about walking tacos. He said he believes walking tacos are a top 3 food ever invented. Bold words right there. 1-1 is high outside, 2-1 off the tip of the glove. Do you agree, Mike? Mike Marcy shakes his head yes.
Is that the same Scott Boland who was out here for the first game but left for the second?
He's such a big radio fan. He wanted to get home and listen to the game.
Yeah.
Boy, that's close. That's an awfully good pitch. If those aren't striked, we're going to be here till Christmas. 3 balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss, 3-2. We've called doubleheaders going back over the years, district tournament, region tournament action. We've never called a doubleheader with the same teams back-to-back. That one popped up into the Lancaster night sky, right-hand side, foul territory. It's playable, and it's caught by Logan Anderson in foul territory for out number 3. Zachary Stacy, 3 up and 3 down. Nothing doing in the bottom half of the second. I had to think about that. Boyle County, the home team. We play 2. It's Boyle County trailing Garrett County 1-0 on the hometown radio network.
Hi, this is Laura from the Garrett County Public Library. Have you tried downloading free books, audiobooks, magazines, movies, television shows, music, and more from our website? Download Libby, Hoopla, and Canopy to check out free digital materials. Visit our website at garrettlibrary.org to get started.
The Garrett County Extension Service is your source for agricultural, family and consumer science, and 4-H programs in Garrett County. The Extension Service offers programs such as soil and hay sampling, food preservation, cooking classes, and a multitude of 4-H clubs. Kayla and Eric encourage you to stop by and check out what the Extension Service can do for you. We are located south of Lancaster on Highway 27. Good luck to the Garrett County High School team. Go Lions!
It's Wednesday, and you know what that means. It's Lee's Famous Recipes 3-piece special day. You get 3 pieces of famous or crispy chicken or famous strips, your choice of 2 sides, and a buttermilk biscuit, all just $8.26 tax included. A savings of almost $2. Catch the Danville special, a piece of their famous fish, chicken strip, a side of your choice, and buttermilk biscuit for one low price. Lee's caters at 859-236-8777. The best value every Wednesday is a 3-piece chicken dinner for only $8.26. Lee's Famous Recipe in Danville on South 4th.
Jaden O, Corbin Folger, Logan Quinn, 1, 2, and 3. Top half of the 3rd inning on a dark night from Lancaster, Kentucky. The only thing lighting up this area right now are the lights over top of the Golden Lion baseball field. And Landon Parnas will look plateward. Carson Rowe giving all kinds of signs back behind the dish. And the first pitch to Jaden No, who's 1 for 1 with a single, misses just a little bit high for ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. It's been a long day for old Radio Rick sitting to my right.
Yeah. Some people's day starts at 4.
1-0, lifted right center field. Over is Logan Perry in the gap. Can he chase it down? Yes, he can. On the run, makes the catch, reaches up and grabs that ball chest high for out number 1. Good play by Logan Perry. Here's Corbin Folger.
That ball gets hit like at the air, Joe. It's just like it disappears into the dark from our vision for just a brief moment or two.
Yeah, that was that fly ball that ended the first that Justin Parsons hit to center that Austin Bodner caught. But it seemed like at first he kind of held his hands up in the air when that ball was hit as if he couldn't find it right off the bat. And then Bodner had plenty of time to find it and made the catch. But it is interesting how outfielders are going to react here on those balls hit way up into the sky. First pitch curveball's in there. It's no balls and 1 strike.
Well, you got to get used to the sun, and now you got these lights.
Yeah. No balls and 1 strike. Parnas is going to turn and deliver the 0-1 to sophomore Corbin Folger. Hammered foul. Third base side into left field. A Garrett County player sprinting down the left field line.
See if he's going to jump the fence, too.
He'll grab the ball in the left field corner.
Nope.
Nope, he's not going to.
He's coming right back up.
He's going to see if he can make it back to the dugout before the next pitch is thrown.
He made
it. It is a race.
Oh, he didn't.
He did
Went in the middle.
Yeah, that ball's hit left center field.
It's got some
Over
tail
is
on
Wise.
that.
Austin Bodner as well. Wise will make the catch. He's got the easier play. Fly ball to right, fly ball to left. Fly ball to center is missing out. Completing the trio here in the top half of the 3rd, and we'll see if Logan Quinn has got it in him.
See that ball slicing when it came off his bat.
Garrett 1, Boyle nothing, top of the 3rd, and the 2nd of 2 being played here tonight. First game lasted 2 hours and 8 minutes. Second game kicked off at 8:40. Quinn lifts that one right field. Very high in the sky. Yeah. Logan Perry ranging into foul territory. He's got room, makes the catch for out number 3. Perry makes a couple of catches. Colin Wise makes a catch in left. 1, 2, 3, inning, nothing doing, and Parnas is set down 5 straight. We head to the bottom half of the 3rd. Gary by the slimmest of margins. Golden Lions 1, Rebels nothing on Z105.
Ready for a fast, safe, and easy way to send your share of the rent money? Put your feet up, because with Zelle, you can send your monthly amount from the comfort of your couch. Zelle is conveniently found in your Farmers National Bank online or mobile banking account, and it's available now. Ask a Farmers National Bank representative for more information. Available to United States bank account holders only. Terms and conditions apply. Farmers National Bank, member FDIC.
Patriotism is like charity. It lives in the heart. Kentucky Horseshoeing School in Richmond thanks our local military members for standing tall and fighting for the red, white, and blue. Our soldiers embody the excellence this country stands for, and we are proud to salute them. May God bless our brave sons and daughters serving this nation, and may God bless America. Patriotism runs deep at Kentucky Horseshoeing School in Richmond, providing full-service horseshoeing at affordable prices. Visit khs.edu.
So creamy it melts in your mouth. Mom Blakeman's candy.
Mom Blakeman's has made the world's best cream pull candy, and we have been making potato candy. We ship all over the world and have it in many retail stores. You are welcome to stop by our shop in Lancaster to sample or purchase any of our 7 flavors of cream pull candy and potato candy. We have a variety of tubs and tins available. Visit our website at momblakeman'scandy.com or call 800-542-4607.
Zachary Stacy works against Caden Patterson, Cole Jarnigan, Kyler Clonch, 8, 9, and 1 in the Boyle County order. And we know Zachary Stacy's MO is to work quickly. He's already thrown 2 pitches here in the bottom half of the third, both of them balls. That one is a fastball in there, called strike. It's 2-1. 2 balls and 1 strike. Stacy turns, delivers, 2-1 in there, 2-2. Patterson got the win in game 1, went 6 in the third. Struck out 5, walked 5. Swing and a miss, big hack by Patterson. He's down on strikes. Strikeout number 2 by Stacy. That's 5 straight he's set down. So Parnas has set down 5 straight on his side, and now Stacy matches Parnas. And the one-out batter is Cole Jarnigan. I was told before the game that Parnas and Stacy are very good friends, so I'm sure this is fun for them to be able to face off against each other. Right now, it's Zachary Stacy and his Golden Lions who hold a 1-0 lead. He delivers a pitch to Cole Jarnigan and misses high, 1 ball and no strikes. Cole Jarnigan took over second base midway through the game before this one for Ethan Milburn. Ball grounded towards third. Nice play by Mobberly. Handcuffed him a bit, but he makes the play easily and goes to first base. A 5-3 ground out. Sets down Jarnigan. 2 up and 2 down. 6 straight set down by the pink-gloved Zachary Stacy. And here comes Kyler Clonch.
To check on the health of Milburn. Because he came out of the game. Trying to think if he ran. Wasn't he at first base when he got the ball, hit him or something?
That was Logan Perry who got hit with that ball at first base.
Okay.
Yeah, Milburn was taken out of the game after that pop-up down the first base side. Clonch hammers down the center field for a base hit. I don't know how you get this guy out. Kyler Clonch is just setting up camp, I guess, at first base. This is his second single this game. It's the 5th time he's reached base over the last 3 hours or so now since we've been here, started of game 1. And here's Austin Bodner, who struck out looking back in the first, and that does stop the streak of 6 straight set down by Stacy. Clonch has got wheels. First pitch to Bodner, way up in the air. That one's over top of the light tower.
Kids.
Yeah, watch out for the kids over there.
There's a bunch just out there.
No balls and 1 strike to Austin Bodner. There's always, regardless of where you go to watch a high school game, a group of kids playing that seems to be in danger of whatever, baseball, football, whatever it is. Clonch is going. Bodner takes outside, throw it on the second base. Is pretty good. It's in time, and they got him. Not pretty good. How about really good by Logan Anderson? Kyler Clonch is caught stealing for only the 2nd time this season, and that one ends the bottom half of the third. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, no one left on base. We are through 3. It's Garrett 1, Boyle nothing on Z105.
This is Laura from the Garrett County Public Library. We have a brand new bookmobile, and we are ready for new bookmobile patrons. You can pick out books on the bookmobile, or we can bring you a selection based on your preferences. Call us at 859-792-3424 or stop and visit us on the square in Lancaster.
Danville's deal maker, Bob Allen.
New Rams cost less at Bob Allen Motor Mall. During Ram Truck Month, lease a new 25 Ram 1500 Bighorn Night Edition model for only $359 per month for 42 months. $62.18 plus first payment, taxes, and fees due at signing. 10,000 lease miles per year. Lease loyalty required. Stock C 25218. Bob Allen Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online anytime at BobAllenMotorMall.com.
Top half of the fourth. Garrett 1, Boyle nothing. The video board has decided it's done for the night.
Yeah, it's going to sleep.
Yeah. Hopefully, we've got some people listening to us, maybe getting ready for bed tonight, brushing their teeth and getting their jammies on and laying down, and they got the Boyle County, Garrett County, game 2 of the doubleheader.
What if they don't wear jammies?
Now batting number 2, Zach Stacy.
That's their own personal choice, I guess. Wear whatever they want to bed.
Mike, do you wear jammies?
Zachary Stacy leading off the top half of the fourth. Stacy, what happened here? The home plate umpire called time. Zachary Stacy's 1 for 1. He called time right when the Garrett County dugout started chanting, yeah. So I thought maybe he heard something he didn't like or something like that. First pitch to Stacy. Fastball hammered behind the screen foul. It's on one kind of tomahawked up there about eye level with Zachary Stacy.
The umpire's going to have to communicate now with the scoreboard out and let everybody know where the pitch count is, because you can't see it on a scoreboard.
Yeah, no scores, hits, anything on the video board. I'm sure they're working feverishly to get that back on.
Nice
right
pitch,
in there. Good curveball from Landon Parnas. It's no balls and 2 strikes. Boyle County at 15-7. Garrett County now at 6-13. Rebels have won 9 straight. The 0-2 breaking ball low and outside.
You wear jammies?
I'll wear whatever's available. I'm so tired when I go to bed, Rick. You know how it is. Waking up early, going to bed late. 1-2, no chance.
I don't want to hear waking up early.
Zachary Stacy. Hey, I'm not the one that chooses to live in Nicholasville. I live 5 minutes away from the radio station.
I know
I don't have to wake up as early as you. 1 out batter is Justin Parsons. 6 straight. Now set down by Landon Parnas.
Well, as quick as you are there, you can wear jammies and you can wear
yeah. That's radio too. Why do
you can wear a robe to bed if you wanted to.
Yeah. First pitch to Justin Parsons is low for ball 1. It is radio, right? Like we could come in whatever we want. Not like anybody would know. People listening right now don't know what I've got on. It's not jammies. 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. 1 ball and 1 strike. Parsons flew out to center back in the first. That was the play I was talking about earlier where it looked like Austin Bodner just lost the fly ball for a second. Big breaking ball is in there, 1-2. One ball and 2 strikes to the Garrett County right fielder. Swings a neon yellow bat. You could see that thing with all the lights off. That bat is electric volt yellow. Swing and foul tipped, and Carson Rowe hung on to it. So Parnas K's back-to-back hitter, 7 straight that Parnas has retired. And here's Hans Mobberly. This is exactly a Landon Parnas type of game, right?
6 strikeouts already.
Yeah, but the strikeout number is a little higher than what you expect, but he's such an effective and efficient pitcher. He did it last week versus Danville, doing it again here against Garrett County. Bats haven't been able to figure out Zachary Stacy, though, on the other side. It's 1-0 Garrett County. Mobberly takes outside and low for ball 1. Major League Baseball trivia question of the day is coming up, Rick, in the bottom half of the 5th. Right now it's the top of the 4th. Garrett County is the visitors on their home field, with this being a doubleheader. They were the home team game 1. The Rebels are the home team here in game 2. 1-0 is low. Good pick by Mobberly. Or sorry, by Rowe. 2-0 to Mobberly.
Short hop it.
Landon Parnas. Where's number 29? He's a senior. Appearing in his 8th game on the mound. 7 of those have been starts.
Yep.
Fastball's right in there. Here sometimes it sounds like a strike. That one sounded like a strike. It looked like one too, right down the middle. Long day of baseball here in Lancaster. Both coaches knew they were in for a long with a doubleheader. That was a breaking ball. That's
Rowe tried to frame it. He brought that glove back real quick.
It's close, and No cigar there, 3-1. Parnas, big deep breath, looks in at Carson Rowe and delivers a 3-1 pitch.
Yep.
Called strike over the inside corner to Hans Mobberly. Full count, 3-2. Polk County 15th in the state in ERA, 1.90 ERA. They have not given up a double-digit run game this entire year, which is kind of shocking. Eventually, you think at some point a team would get you for double digits. Hasn't happened this yet for the Rebels. That ball fisted right back to the mound, caught by Parnas in the air for out number 3. Another 3 up, 3 down, nothing doing for Landon Parnas, but it's Garrett County 1, Boyle County nothing, hit in the bottom half of the 4th on Z105.
Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know. Generations of serving our community, immunizations, prescriptions, and so much more. Helpful people, free local delivery, mobile app refills right to your door. Visit SuttonRx.com. Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know.
In Lancaster on Maple Avenue.
At Thoroughbred Express in Danville, they provide an unparalleled service experience with top-quality car washes every day. They're all about building lasting, trusting relationships with their customers who always come first. That's why they've crafted the perfect car wash experience, one that their customers will enjoy for years to come. Thoroughbred Express offers special membership packages, and just for $10, your first month is covered. Enjoy unlimited washes at a great price. Visit Thoroughbred Express today, located on Houstonville Road, Danville.
Mike Gay here. Everyone at SD is cheering for our local high school teams this season. We're proud to be a sponsor and are rooting for your success both athletically and professionally. Good luck. Have a great season. And from SD in Harrodsburg and Danville, we're behind you all the way. For more information about our commitment to making the world a healthier, more hygienic place and learn more about our job opportunities, visit sd.com/careers. That's ESSITY.com/careers. sd.com/careers.
Joe Mathis alongside Radio Rick. We are behind the backstop at Golden Lion Field, Game 2 in this doubleheader between Garrett County and Boyle County. Rebels won Game 1 5-2. Golden Lions leading Game 2 1-0. In the bottom half of the 4th, Austin Bodner will see a fastball that clips the outside corner. No balls and 1 strike. Bodner was at the plate at an 0-1 count on him when Kyler Claunch was caught stealing back to in the bottom half of the 3rd. Logan Anderson calls time. The scoreboard's back working. Anderson calls time, and he points to his ear. Remember, catchers on the high school level can wear the earpieces, and I think he was maybe telling the assistant coach he couldn't hear. Yeah, now the assistant coach, the pitching coach for Garrett County, is signaling out with his fingers what pitch he wants thrown. Bodner bloops that one, shallow center down for a base hit. Austin Bodner's on base. Got the 3rd hit for Boyle County in this one, 2 by Claunch, now 1 by Austin Bodner. Leadoff base runner for Logan Perry. Reds dropped a doubleheader today. 9-1 was the final score of Game 2. We mentioned 6-0 was the final score of Game 1. 9-1 in Game 2. All 9 runs for the Cardinals came in the first 3 innings. 3 in the first, 1 in the second, and 5 in the third to dispatch of the poor old Reds. Low and outside. Ball 1 to Logan Perry. Tigers 7, Astros 4, A's and Rangers. Bottom half of the 5th, that's a 1-1 game. A's are a lot better than they were last year. They're 15-15 this year.
It's pretty good for a team that doesn't have a home.
2-0 inside.
That's such a shame because the Oakland, you know, they were dominant in the 70s, the mid-70s, and won World Series like 2 or 3 back to back.
2-0 to count. Throw over to first base and back in time.
But they've always had trouble drawing fans. That's the biggest problem they've had. And then they wanted to get, I think, build a stadium, and the fans didn't go for it.
That ball ripped by Perry. That one's down. Right center field. Rolls towards the fence. It gets by Parsons. Rounding third base is Austin Bodner. He's on his horse. Perry rounds second base. It's an RBI triple. The 3rd triple in a game and a half for the Rebels here at Golden Lion Field. Logan Perry has tied this game up at 1. He's having a big game and a half here in the first 7 innings, 8 innings or so between these two teams.
Boyle County just scored. You can score a job now at Nesco Resource just by going to NescoResource.com.
I guess it's the first 11 innings played between these two because they're in the bottom half of the 4th. It's a triple for Logan Perry. For the sophomore Logan Perry in the season, it's RBI number 12. It is his his first triple of the season, and the 11th for Boyle County this year. Here's Branham. Take outside. It's 2 balls and no strikes. Two straight of reach for the Rebels. That one hits Branham. Make it 3 straight. A hit by pitch. Caleb Branham will take first base. Runners in the corners. Nobody out. And here comes Carson Rowe.
Now somebody's warming up in the bullpen for Garrett. I don't know if they're doesn't have any catching gear, and I think they're just playing catch.
Now batting number 38, Carson Rowe.
Yeah, we can see the young man, the player, bending down.
You normally, if you're warming a pitcher up, you got some gear on.
You can't see the pitcher. The ball, we can see the ball being thrown to the catcher, but we can't see the pitcher throwing the ball. It's 1-1, bottom half of the 4th.
See if the runner takes off here at first.
At first base for Boyle County is Caleb Branham, not going. Rowe grounds that one towards short. Over is Folger. Goes to second. One there on the first. In time, Quinn scooped it out, and it's a 6-4-3 double play. Perry scores from third, but Quinn with a phenomenal dig out in first base. And gonna bails Garrett County out defensively. 6-4-3, a twin killing. 2 are gone. Perry scores. Rebels lead 2-1.
Boyle County just scored. You can score a job now at Nesco Resource at nescoresource.com. My book is with us dew. It's a heavy dew. I can imagine that field's getting dewy out there too.
Here's Landon Parnas. First pitch to Landon is high and tight for ball 1. Yeah, Mike Marcy told us a couple of innings ago that they had someone come out with a towel that were trying to dry the baseballs off. And that there certainly is some dew collecting on the turf. That one.
Oh, what a nice backhand.
Backhand play. Throw to first is over top of Quinn's head. Landon Parnas rounds first base. He'll head towards second. He will slide in with a head first slide into second base. Well, that was a heck of a play by Hans Mobley.
Yeah, it was.
Who turned to his right, dove down to the turf, kept it in front of him, went to first base, but the throw was over Logan Quinn's head. And to show you just how slick the turf is, Logan Anderson was running down the first baseline to back up the play and slipped and fell, trying to stop his momentum.
Yeah, Parnas is going to have a runner because he lost about a quart of oil out there going from first to second.
And it's Owen Wheeler who's going to run for Landon Parnas.
He dove head first into the second base bag.
Yeah, I felt like he dove about halfway down the line and just slid the entire way. That's how wet that surface is out there. Here's Blaine Kinney, runner at second base, and 2 outs. It's a tough error on Moberly, but it goes down as an error after a great front end of that defensive play, but couldn't complete the long throw. Kinney takes a strike, 0-1.
I gave him an infield single and then an error on the throw.
Exactly what I was
Because I think that was going to be really close at first.
Infield single, but an E5 allows
threw it
Parnas
over the first baseman's head
to get to second base. Swing and a miss. Off speed. Kenny's out in front of it. No balls and 2 strikes. Brewers 3, White Sox 3, top of the 7th. White Sox are 7-22. We talked in game 1 how bad they are, but no one as bad as the Rockies, who did beat the Braves today. Rockies have played 30 games. They've lost 25 of them. Fastball. Low and outside, 1-2.
He almost pulled that arm up.
Pretty good spot for it. Orioles beat the Yankees 5-4. Royals over the Rays 3-0. Red Sox and Blue Jays tied at 6, bottom half of the 8th. D-backs over the Mets 2-1. Swing and a miss. Kinney on an off-speed pitch out in front of it, but Boyle County does take a 2-1 lead. A single by Bodner, an RBI triple by Logan Perry, and then Perry scores on the double play by Carson Rowe. We are through 4. Boyle County 2, Garrett County 1 on Z105.
Oh, okay. So your clothes dryer won't start, and your refrigerator is making that funny noise again. Before you call for service, make sure you don't have a blown fuse or tripped circuit breaker, and make sure your appliance is plugged in. If those home remedies don't work, call a repairman. It's best to leave major appliance repairs to professionals who are trained to work with the high voltages that your appliances require. We're Kentucky's electric cooperatives, and our power is our people.
Intercounty Energy, a Touchstone Energy cooperative.
Hi, this is Laura at the Garrett County Public Library. If you have children ages 0 to 5 who live in Garrett County, you can sign up for Dolly Parton's Imagination Library through the Garrett County Public Library. Visit our website at garrettlibrary.org for more information, or come visit us on the square in Lancaster.
Now available at Farmers National Bank, free checking and a free gift. Simply open a new Farmers National Bank personal or business checking account and receive a free gift. Minimum required deposit is only $50. We make the process fast and easy. Call 866-888-0220 or stop into one of our 12 convenient locations. Farmers National Bank, with locations in Danville, Bergen, Harrodsburg, Junction City, Lancaster, Perryville, Stanford, Liberty, and Middleburg. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Logan Perry's the man tonight for Ball County. 3 for 3 in game 1, an RBI triple here in game 2, so he's 4 for 5 through the first 2 games here in this doubleheader, and got the Rebels up 2-1 after he scored on the 6-4-3 double play that Garrett County turned after his RBI triple. And here we are in the top half of the 5th, and Garrett County sends up Logan Anderson, Hagen Miller, and Brady Reeser, 7, 8, and 9. For the Rebels, Landon Parnas has a slim 1-run lead. He will turn, kick, and deliver a first pitch that's high to Logan Anderson. It's 1-0. Anderson was hit by a pitch back in the 2nd, and whatever the pitch that was thrown by Parnas looked like a fastball. Him and Rowe are not on the same page because Rowe calls time and wants to go out and have a word with his senior pitcher.
I think Parnas may have short-armed that just a little bit, too, not following through.
1 run, 1 hit, 1 error for Garrett, 2, 4, and 1 for the Rebels. 4 innings, 1 hit, 1 run, 6 strikeouts for Landon Parnas. The run that he gave up was not an earned run. Time called by Anderson. He'll step out. Pitch number 63 on its way for Landon Parnas. Stacy's thrown 47 through 4 innings. 1-0. That's outside, ball 2. Top half of the 5th gives us the Major League Baseball trivia question of the day, Rick, and I'm going to give it to you in the top of the 5th to let you think about it in the top
Stew
half
about it.
and the bottom half, yeah. And I'll tell you why in just a second. 2-0 called strike. It's 2-1. There are 5 players, Rick, in Major League Baseball history with at least 3,000 hits, 250 home runs, ball fouled off, and 250 stolen bases. 3,000 hits, 250 home runs, 250 stolen bases. 5 players in Major League Baseball history fit the bill, Rick. I want to see if you can name how many of them you can name. 1, 2, 3, 4, all 5 of them. How many of them you can name?
They hit exactly 250 or
just at least 250. At least 3,000 hits, at least 250 home runs, and 250 stolen bases. That one is low, 3-2 to Logan Anderson, the Garrett County backstop. 5 players, all of them names you would recognize, none of them from like the 1870s. You would know all these names. Time called. I think it was actually Adam Blair.
Yeah, they wanted to get the signal, make sure that he and the pitcher are on the same page here.
Full count, 3-2. Parnas kicks, delivers, fastball, lifted, foul territory, out of play. It's going to be an early morning for some of the kids here. A lot of young kids
Morning for the kids. What about non-kids?
Yeah, but they're like 6 years old, Rick. I mean, they need more sleep than you. As the parent of a 7- and 5-year-old. Fastball grounded briskly left-hand side. Pass Kyler Klotz to left field for a base hit. Leadoff single for Garrett County. Logan Anderson squirts one to the left-hand side. He's on first base. We'll see if Logan Ballard runs for him again.
Yeah, I'm sure they will.
Here's Hagen Miller.
Here he comes. He's got his helmet on.
Yeah, Logan Ballard. A Logan for a Logan. They had 4 Logans in the field. Logan Quinn, Logan Anderson, Logan Ballard, and Logan Perry. Logan's all over the place. Here's Hagen Miller. So again, the Major League Baseball trivia question of the day brought to you by Insert Business here. Your business can be the sponsor of the Major League Baseball trivia question of the day. Talk to Radio Rick. He'd love to walk you through how advertising works. 5 players with at least 3,000 hits, at least 250 home runs, and 250 stolen bases. First pitch to Miller. Breaking ball is low for ball 1. Have any in mind, Rick? I'll give you, like, if you get one wrong, I'll give you like 3 wrong guesses, too. So that way you don't have to, well, I got it wrong, I can't guess anymore. I'll give you 3 wrong guesses. 3 strikes, you're out in baseball.
How many American and National League? Or do they play in multiple leagues?
Let me take a look here after this 1-0. One's low, 2 balls and no strikes to Hagen Miller. Miller's does not have an official at-bat today. Look at a sacrifice bunt back in the second. Let's see, 1 National League, 1 National League, 1 American League, 1 American League, and 1 that played for all kinds of different teams. 2-0, big hack on a curveball. It's 2-1. 3,000 hits, 250 home runs, 250 stolen bases. Mike's writing down names over here. And Mike, deep in
thought.
Deep in. I was trying to find an adjective, but I guess it's too late for my mind to work that way. Miller shows bunt, pulls back. It's 3-1. Deep in the abscess of his own mind. Usually don't want to use the word abscessed in mind. But we're talking about Mike Marcy here, folks. He uses all 4 corners of his brain.
Abscess and tooth, maybe.
Hitters count 3-1 to Hagen Miller. Boyle 2, Garrett 1, top half of the 5th. Runner at first base and nobody out. 3-1, Miller shows bunt, pulls it back. It's outside for ball 4. Ballard goes to second. Miller heads to first. It's the first walk issued by Landon Parnas, who again before this inning has set down 9 consecutive batters. And Adam Blair's out of the Boyle County dugout. He's heading towards the pitcher's mat and we'll call time. There is action in the Rebel bullpen. And kind of the same view we have on Garrett County side. I can see the catcher, but I cannot see who's warming up.
The players quit walking around. 4.
Think you get number 4?
4.
What's Andrew Holder? He pitched last game to close things out.
That's what it looks like to me.
Let me see, Mike. Let me see the guesses you've got down. Okay, he's got 1 more. He's got 4 names down. He wants to write down his 5th. He wants to see if he can go 5 for 5. Do we have a pitching change? We do indeed. Kyler Klotch is coming out. Roman Smith is checking in, so I'm thinking that Kyler Klotch is going to check in and get the call from Adam Blair out of the bullpen. Kyler Klotch heads in, changes gloves, and we have changes for you coming up in 1 minute on your home for Boyle Baseball. No, hold on a second. Kyler Klotch was taken out of the game, I think, to head to the bullpen to start warming up. So it is Roman Smith who will check in and play shortstop. Landon Parnas is still on the mound, so I jumped the gun there. Let me see.
Just tell me how many.
Well, let me see, and I can tell you how many he had right.
Mike has got 3 of the 5. I'll mark out the ones that are not right. Wait a minute. No, Mike, you have 2 of the 5.
That's better than me.
Yeah.
I couldn't see what he wrote down.
Well, you only got 40% of them right.
40% sounds better than 0%.
Well, you haven't even tried to guess. I mean, you're not even trying.
1,000 hits.
Runners at first and second, nobody out, top of the 5th. Boyle 2, Garrett 1. Big spot here for the Golden Lions. Reeser shows bunt and bunts it foul. It was a pitch that, had he pulled back on, probably would have been called ball 1. It was sailing high out of the zone, and Reeser offered at it and bunted it back behind the catcher. 1 ball, no strikes. Do you have any guesses? Can you think of any player? Nap LaJoie, just give me somebody. Mike's asking Logan Young.
No, he asked me. I was asking him.
Oh, Logan's asking Mike, yeah.
I was asking, I don't know the question.
0-1. But it
Came up
foul
and hit
again.
him.
Came up and hit Reeser. Was he in the box? If he's in the box, it just counts as a strike.
Yeah.
Adam Blair's
I think he was
immediately out of the Boyle County dugout and is arguing he was out of the box. And he wants the home plate umpire to at least check with Tony Gray.
No, Tony says no.
Yeah, Tony's holding his hands up and saying he
Said
was
no,
indeed in the
no.
box.
Yeah, I think it hit him while he was in the box.
Yeah, no balls and 2 strikes, but Reeser has attempted a bunt twice in a row now and has bunted both of them foul. In the 2023 and 24 seasons, 3 teams in the 12th region tied for the most wins, winning 48 games between those 2 seasons. West Jessamine 1, Garrett and Boyle are the other 2. No one's won more games in the 23 and 24 seasons than these 2 in West Jessamine. And right now, Boyle leads 2-1, but a huge threat by Garrett County here in the top half of the 5th. Louisa grabs one towards third. It's past Patterson, and the runner slips heading towards third base. He'll now round third and be stopped there. That's Logan Ballard, and again, that wet turf, that slick turf, and Ballard had to hold up momentarily anyway because the ball was hit towards third. It was hit so hard, though, it burned up Patterson at third base. Now the bases are loaded, and nobody out for Garrett County. At the top of the order with Jaden No. I don't know if Ballard scores if he doesn't slip, but he certainly was not scoring once he lost his footing.
No.
And Adam Blair out of the Boyle County dugout again, and this will end the day for Landon Parnas. And we again assume it's going to be Kyler Klotch who comes out of the Boyle County bullpen. It's 2-1 Boyle over Garrett.
I started writing his name in.
Yeah, 2-1 Boyle over Garrett. Bases loaded for the Golden Lions, and nobody out. Break down the changes for you. Coming up in 1 minute on your home for Garrett and Boyle baseball, Z105.
Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know. Generations of serving our community, immunizations, prescriptions, and so much more. Helpful people, free local delivery, mobile app refills right to your door. Visit SuttonRx.com. Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know.
In Lancaster on Maple Avenue.
Danville's deal maker, Bob Allen.
At Bob Allen GMC, we are professional grade. Lease a new 25 GMC Sierra 1500 with elevation package for only $439 per month for 36 months. First payment, taxes and fees due at signing, 10,000 lease miles per year. Stock M 25,195. Must have lease loyalty. Bob Allen GMC, located on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online at boballenmotormall.com.
Well, Landon Parnas' day is done. 4+ innings, 3 hits, 1 run, no earned, 1 walk, and 6 strikeouts. But he's responsible for all 3 Golden Lions on base. At third base is Ballard, second base is Miller, first base is Reeser, and Kyler Klotch, the hard-throwing sophomore, will check in to try to get out of a major jam that the Rebels have now worked themselves into. And Roman Smith was only on the field for a couple of pitches. He's off. To shortstop goes Cole Jarnigan, and Ethan Milburn, who started the game at second base last game, was taken out, is back in, and is back at second base for Boyle County. So Patterson's at third, Jarnigan at short, Milburn at second, and Blaine Kinney at first base. Across the infield, and it's Kyler Klotch on the mound for Boyle County. This is his 8th game's 3rd relief appearance, 29 2/3, 17 hits, 7 runs, only 4 earned, 9 walks, and 40 strikeouts. A 0.94 ERA. What a luxury to have him coming out of the bullpen. A guy who struck out 40 hitters in 29 2/3 and a 0.94 ERA. It's kind of like what the Rebels had last year with Cameron Owens, who could come in from the bullpen from his shortstop spot. Kyler Klotch the same way. And he looks at the bases and sees them full of yellow jerseys.
I know this isn't right. Man, I'm just drawing a blank. Craig Biggio.
Craig Biggio is a good guess, Radio Rick. It is absolutely correct. Craig Biggio, one of 5 hitters with 3,000 hits, 250 home runs, and 250 stolen bases. That was not one that Mike had down, so you got one Mike did not get. 1 ball and no strikes to Jaden No. No's 1 for 2, a single and a line out. He scored the only run today. 1-0, chopped towards short. That's going to score 1. Over as Patterson. It's fielded by Jarnigan back behind the play, who tagged the base runner heading to third base on the back end. Hagan Miller is forced out at third base as he's tagged by Cole Jarnigan. But a run scores, RBI, fielder's choice by Jaden No. Scores Logan Ballard, and it's 2 apiece.
Garrett County just scored. You can score a job now at Nesco Resource at nescoresource.com.
It's an unassisted 6, a U6 on your scorecard. To second base goes Reeser, to first base, Jaden No. And here's Corbin Folger. If he finds some outfield grass here, Garrett County can take that lead right back. And he hits one towards center field. Going back is Bodner. He finds the baseball, makes the catch. Tagging from second base is Reeser, sorry.
No,
the throw is
look at
over
that
the
throw.
third baseman's head, but it's taken by Klonch.
Oh.
To try to deke the runner.
Yeah,
at
did you
third
see
base.
that?
And Klonch made the catch and then ran back towards Garrett County's dugout.
Like
to
the
see if
ball
he could
got
get a
away.
Reeser to go back home. It's an out as Austin Bodner makes the catch. Sacrifice fly moves Reeser over to third base. And the two-out batter is Logan Quinn. Boyle County's going to appeal to make sure Reeser didn't leave early. He did not.
Safe.
Mike's now got 3 of them. Rick, you're 1 for 1. Mike is like 3 for 7.
Okay.
3 for 10 or something like that. So your percentage is better than Mike's. Reeser at third and No at first. 2 outs. Top half of the 5th. Go ahead run over there at third base for Garrett County. Breaking ball is outside. 1 ball and no strikes to Logan Quinn. He's 0 for 2. Strikeout and the line out. Quinn did single his last at bat in game 1, so he's 1 for 6 so far in this doubleheader.
Was there any in the 60s
Yes.
that did it?
Swings through a fastball, 1-1. Player in the 50s and 60s in there.
50s?
Well, he played across a couple decades. He's one of the greatest players of all time. 1 ball and 1 strike. That one's
what a backhand stop.
good pick by Carson Rowe. It's 2 balls and 1 strike to Logan Quinn.
Well, one name pops to mind from the, I think, 50s to 60s is Willie Mays.
Willie Mays, you're 2 for 2. So you got Biggio, you got Mays. We need the last 3. 3,000 hits, 250 home runs, 250 stolen bases in their career. There goes the runner from first base. Rowe will take the pitch and will fake a throw down to second base and will allow Jaden No to slide in feet first with a CC Auto Parts stolen base for Jaden No.
That stolen base is run by CC Auto Parts and Service in Louisville Road. Get your car running like Jaden No at CC Auto Parts and Service.
A big stolen base as well, because if Logan Quinn can find more green grass, that's going to play 2 with Jaden No's wheels.
Junior.
Swing and a miss. 2 balls and 2 strikes. It's a big pitch of this game right here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners at second and third in a 2-2 game between Boyle and Garrett County.
Well, if I can look and see 3,000 hits, I might be able to pick out.
Yeah, you just... That
What?
narrow it
There's a
down,
bunch.
wouldn't
You know how many people got 3,000
Swing
hits?
and a miss, and Klonch gets Logan Quinn waving through a breaking ball, but a run does score for Garrett County on the RBI ground out by Jaden No. We're through 4.5. Garrett 2, Boyle 2, heading to the bottom half of the 5th on Z105.
Hi, this is Laura from the Garrett County Public Library. Have you tried downloading free books, audiobooks, magazines, movies, television shows, music, and more from our website? Download Libby, Hoopla, and Canopy to check out free digital materials. Visit our website at garrettlibrary.org to get started.
At Thoroughbred Express in Danville, they provide an unparalleled service experience with top-quality car washes every day. They're all about building lasting, trusting relationships with their customers who always come first. That's why they've crafted the perfect car wash experience, one that their customers will enjoy for years to come. Thoroughbred Express offers special membership packages, and just for $10, your first month is covered. Enjoy unlimited washes at a great price. Visit Thoroughbred Express today, located on Houstonville Road, Danville.
Mike Gay here. Everyone at SD is cheering for our local high school teams this season. We're proud to be a sponsor and are rooting for your success both athletically and professionally. Good luck. Have a great season. And from SD in Harrodsburg and Danville, we're behind you all the way. For more information about our commitment to making the world a healthier, more hygienic place and learn more about our job opportunities, visit sd.com/careers. That's ESSITY.com/careers. sd.com/careers.
Caden Patterson will dig in here to begin the bottom half of the 5th. Mike Marcy, by the time this game is over, is going to guess every single Major League Baseball player. Here's Zachary Stacy. First pitch to Patterson. Hit down the right field line, tailing in foul territory and out of play. Parsons not going to be able to reach that one. No one will.
That's over the fence anyway.
No balls and 1 strike to Caden Patterson.
I don't know that he did this, but I don't think he stole enough bases, though. I'm thinking Andre Dawson, but I don't think that's a correct answer.
The 0-1 to Caden Patterson is outside 1-1. Andre Dawson, call him the Hawk.
The Hawk, yeah.
Is absolutely incorrect.
Yeah.
Of course not. 1-1, called strike 1 and 2.
Molitor?
1 ball and 2 strikes. That one is low. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Caden Patterson. Paul Molitor? It's a great guess. And you got the right team, but it's not the right Brewer. 2-2 is low, 3 and 2.
Could be Robin Yount.
Robin Yount is one of the 5. You got 3 of the 5 now, Rick, but you've got 2 wrong guesses as well. That one is lifted towards right field. Parsons looks up at the night sky. He finds the baseball and will squeeze his black glove for out number 1. Here's Cole Jarnigan. So which means you get 1 guess left, but you have 3 of the 5.
What do you mean 1 guess left?
I said I was going to give you... No. We're going to end this eventually. Again, let this thing go all night. Mike Marcy's guessing every single player that's played.
All right, well, give me a team that the guy played on. Is there one that played on?
Jarnigan lifts that one right field. Same exact spot, a little bit more towards the right field line, actually in the foul territory, and Parsons will make the catch on that one as well. Back-to-back F9s in the scorecard. 2 up and 2 down in the bottom half of 5th. There's Kyler Clutch. 1 play for the Yankees his entire career, and 1 played for like 12 different teams. Actually, 1 of them just recently passed away, like over the last 3 or 4 months. He referred to himself in 3rd person. Called himself
Ricky Henderson?
Yes, Ricky Henderson is one of them, Rick. Ricky Schobel Henderson called strike over the outside corner to Kyler Clutch. He's been a dangerous man at the plate tonight. He's 2 for 2 in game 2.
Then you said the other one played for the Yankees his whole career.
Yes.
That can't be Mickey Mantle.
Not Mickey Mantle.
Because he could have done that if he hadn't hurt his leg in that stupid drain in the outfield.
Swing and a miss. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
You know that?
No, didn't know.
He hurt it was a drain back then, and he stepped in it and messed his leg up, and he was never the same.
1-2, called strike 3 over the outside corner. Zachary Stacy. It's a quick shutdown inning. 1-2-3, nothing doing. It's 2-2, heading to the 6th on Z105.
Spring's finally here. Along with the green grass and blooming dogwoods, spring also means thunderstorms and the possibility of power outages. Here's what you should do if a spring storm leaves you without power. Start at home. Check your fuse box or circuit breakers. Then check with your neighbors to see if they have power. If they don't, that's the time to call your electric cooperative and report the outage. We're Kentucky's electric cooperatives, and our power is our people.
Intercounty Energy, a Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Kentucky Select Tournaments, hands down, has the best tournaments in Central Kentucky. Thanks to Kelly and JT Bullock for having tournaments that showcase talent with integrity, providing certified umpires and awarded trophies and rings at all Harrisburg, Shelbyville, and Danville tournaments. Kentucky Select is your right choice to showcase hard work, skills, and talent. For more information, go to KentuckySelectTournaments.com.
Step into Papa's Quick Stop number 7 across from the Boyle County Fairgrounds and discover the enchanting world of Candleberry candles in the huge Candleberry Corner. Refresh your world with an array of fresh cargo scents for your car for just $1.99. Tantalizing tarts, $7.99. Delightful room sprays for $9.50. Small jars are $14.99. Large jars, $25.99. Grand candy jars for $89.99. And a large selection of cookie jars for that special someone at $159.99. Visit Papa's Quick Stop number 7 across the Boyle County Fairgrounds on the bypass for an exhilarating experience like no other.
First pitch to Zachary Stacy is grounded towards second base, and Milburn threw it right by Kenny at first. And luckily for Boyle County, Carson Rose there to back it up, and also bounced off the fence with some ferocity as well, which will keep Stacy at first base. But either way, that's an error on Boyle County. Should have been an easy ground out. It's an E4 instead. It's the second Boyle County error this game. And there's Justin Parsons. And
got a runner.
Runner at first base for Zachary Stacy. Going to be no.
Courtesy run for treatment, 23, Colin
no. You got 4, Rick. You got BGO, Mays.
Could it be the captain?
Yount.
Number 2, Derek Jeter.
Yeah, Derek Jeter is the other one. That one's over the inside corner, called strike. No balls and 1 strike. Mike Marcy liked this question today. He said it was a good one. The 5 players in history with at least 3,000 hits, 250 home runs, 250 stolen bases. Robin Yount, Craig Biggio, Derek Jeter, Ricky Henderson, Willie Mays, bunt shown, and Parsons can't find the baseball with that bat out there in front of the plate. It's no balls and 2 strikes.
You know, you think of Willie Mays, you don't think of stolen bases. You think of home runs. He got high batting average, a lot of hits, and a terrific outfielder.
No balls and 2 strikes. Breaking ball, bloop towards the right-hand side. Milburn is over, and it gets underneath his glove at right field for a base hit. Holding at second base is Zachary Stacy, and now the Golden Lions are figuring out Kyler Clonch. An error, a single, 2 on, nobody out in the top of the 6th. And here comes Hans Mobberly.
See if they play small ball here.
And just about every time a ball's hit across the ground, you're going to see the pitcher ask for a new baseball because there's so much dew and moisture that's lingering
look at
now
our
around.
books here. Imagine that's probably getting our phones too. The dew out here.
Runner at second base, Stacy at first, or sorry, is no at second, running for Stacy. And Mobberly will square and show bunt and will pull it back. It's a called strike.
Ooh.
I think they actually said Mobberly offered at it. Either way,
Okay, I was going to say, because that didn't look like a strike.
I thought it was a called strike, but as soon as I said that, the home plate umpire pointed at Mobberly, which makes me think that he is saying Mobberly went around on that. 0-1 the count. 2-2. Garrett and Boyle locked in a battle here in game number 2 of this doubleheader. But
Here
popped
comes
up off the top of the screen, and it's no balls and 2 strikes. The part of the book that I got that question from was actually in the Milwaukee Brewers section. So it's really, it was a fact about Robin Yount, and they were saying Robin Yount did this along with these 4 other players. And going on about Robin Yount and some of the stats.
I would have thought Molitor had more stolen bases than Yount.
I'm going to hit towards right.
Way in the air.
Ringing off the bat of Mobberly. Logan Perry is in, makes the catch. Holding at second base is Colin New as Perry comes in and tosses it back to Milburn. High fly ball to right is out number 1. Here's Logan Anderson. Robin Yount's also a 2-time MVP. One of just 4 players, Stan Musial, Alex Rodriguez, and Hank Greenberg, to win the award at multiple positions, Rick. Robin Yount won it at shortstop and outfield. He's also one of only 2 primary shortstops in baseball history with over 550 career doubles. All-fisted foul. No balls and 1 strike. The other one is Cal Ripken Jr., which, you know, me growing up, I saw Ripken as a third baseman because they moved him over to third base.
Well, actually, he was a shortstop. They moved him over third late in his career.
Yeah, that's how I remember Ripken.
Yeah, he started at shortstop.
That one hit foul. You can hear that ring off that metal bat just kind of echo.
Echo in the valley.
Across the valley in the nighttime here in Garrett County, Kentucky. 2-2. You saying? What? 2-2, top of the 6th, 2 on, 1 out. Breaking ball just outside. It's 1-2. Stacy reached on an error, and then Justin Parsons singled. Mobberly flew out to right, and now Kyler Clonch, who took over for Landon Parnas in the last inning, has a 1-2 count on Logan Anderson. Anderson is 1 for 1. He's been hit by a pitch. He's also singled. His courtesy runner, Logan Ballard, has scored a run. Garrett County scored the first run of this game back in the first. Jaden No singled, stole a base, reached third in the pass ball, and scored in a Zachary Stacy single. And that fastball drills Logan Anderson in his shoulder. And that is the second hit batter by Boyle County in this game. Bases are full of Golden Lions. And 1 gone for Hagan Miller.
That's 4 so far in 2 games.
Yeah. 2 in the first, 2 in the second.
Yep. Runner.
Logan Ballard checks in for Logan Anderson once again. Another big spot. Golden Lions had them loaded and nobody out last inning. They did get 1 run, but, you know, they're licking their chops here with a chance to put more on the board here in the top half of the 6th inning. Golden Lions playing at home, but they are the visitors in the second game of this doubleheader. On third base is No, second base Parsons, first base is Ballard. And Claunch whips a fastball in there for strike one.
How much do you know about Biggio? The positions he played, you know where he first came up?
Started off as a catcher, did he not?
He started out as a catcher.
Yep.
Then where'd he go?
He went to second base after that.
Yep. Then where'd he go?
That one is low and inside, 1-1. Center field, right?
Outfield, yeah.
Outfield.
Yep.
I remember the Astros, the Killer Bees.
Yep.
BGO, Bagwell, and Berkman. 1 ball and 1 strike. Her ball is chopped foul, 1-2. I remember there was a game they played the Braves in the playoffs. I was probably a middle schooler. I think it went to 18 innings or something like that. It was ridiculous. It was back when the Braves could make the playoffs every year and couldn't do anything when they made it. 1-2 on its way. Fastball is low, 2-2.
They're the Buffalo Bills of their time. Got 3 straight Super Bowls, couldn't win one.
Yeah. Braves finally got that World Series, though, in 2021.
Yeah, I know who they beat.
No, that was 95, not 21. Miller grips that one up the middle. Over is the shortstop. Jarnigan goes to first. It is a double play.
Wow,
It's scooped out
what
by
a
Kitty
play.
at first base. The Golden Lions loaded him up, and Jarnigan turned to himself. A 6-3 double play. We have played 5.5. It's Boyle 2, Garrett 2 on Z105.
Hi, this is Fred Sizemore with Stuart Powell Ford Mazda here on the Bypass in Danville, where we make buying a vehicle easy. No fast talk, no high-pressure sales, no gimmicks or silly commercials. Just honest deals and a team that takes pride in doing business the right way. For over 75 years, we've built trust by treating our customers like family, offering fair prices, and making sure you drive away with confidence. Stop by today and see just how easy it is to do business with us.
Come to Stuart Powell, we can do business.
Stop in at 225 South Danville Bypass.
Now open Golden Lion Barber Shop, locally owned and operated in the Square, Lancaster, accepting both walk-ins plus appointments. Mark offers haircuts, straight razor shaves, hot towels, and more. Golden Lion Barber Shop is thrilled to serve Garrett and surrounding counties. For your appointment, go online to Instagram or by using the Vigaro app or call 859-304-5055. Best of luck, Golden Lions, from Golden Lion Barber Shop on the Square in Lancaster.
At CC Auto Parts and Service, we take pride in meeting needs of our customers. The agricultural folks in Mercer County will be in full swing, preparing their crops for harvest. Michelle Kokenair brings expertise and many years' experience in the farm machinery parts business. Stop by today or call 734-9515, 734-9515.
CC Auto Parts and Service, service is the difference. We get it.
Well, Garrett County has had him loaded 2 straight innings and got 1 run out of the whole thing. And now this is the toughest part of Boyle County's order, 2, 3, and 4. We had Kyler Claunch at 1, but 2, 3, and 4, Austin Bodner, Logan Perry, and Caleb Branham. And Bodner's 1 for 2, a single and a strikeout today as he bats for the 3rd time in the bottom half of the 6th. And he'll take a Zachary Stacy fastball over the outside corner. No balls and 1 strike. Logan Perry on deck, who's tripled in a run and scored a run today of his own. Bodner pops that one left-hand side. Out of play over top of Garrett County's dugout and way over the lights. And it's quickly 0-2. Rick showed a video of a fan in Pittsburgh falling over the wall.
Yeah. So they administered CPR and he was rushed to the hospital. So the way it fell, it wasn't a really good shot. It looked like it could have fell on his neck. I don't know.
One's outside, 1-2. Of course, Pittsburgh has that high wall in right field.
20,
That's what we're talking
21
about.
foot.
21-foot wall that fan fell over.
Fell over. Drinking or lost his balance. I don't know what.
Stacy turns, delivers the 1-2 to Austin Bodner. Outside, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Garrett County and Boyle. Garrett 6-13, Boyle 15-7. The Rebels started off this year 3-0. It was the 4th straight year that Boyle County has started the season 3-0. It includes the first 2 games of the year when they scored 25 runs total in that 2-game stretch. Bodner fouls that one off. Outscored Southwestern and Marion County by a combined score of 25-3 in the first 2 games of the year. It was the most runs Boyle County has scored in the first 2 games of the season since 2017. 2-2 to Bodner, rolls it over foul. Kyle Wynn, the head coach of that 2017 team, when the 2017 Rebels, who didn't win region that year, scored 27 runs in the first 2 games of the year. 2017 team won 27 games and a region championship. The 2-2 to Austin Bodner. Curveball swung through it. Stacy gets Bodner swinging. 1 gone. Here's Logan Perry. Perry, a fielder's choice and a triple today.
Now batting number 6, Logan Perry.
Pitch number 66 on its way from Zachary Stacy. 5 1/3, 4 hits, 2 runs, both earned. No walks and 5 strikeouts. First pitch to Logan Perry. Called strike over the outside corner, 0-1. Logan batted 6th in game 1, and after a 3-for-3 game 1, Coach Blair moved him up in the 3-hole. Called strike again over the outside.
He didn't like that one pitch. He walks away from the batter's box.
No balls and 2 strikes.
Go right back there again.
Perry crowds that play at the 0-2 from Zachary Stacy. That one's way outside. Wouldn't offer it that one. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Gary got 1 in the first. Boyle got 2 in the 4th, and Gary responded with 1 in the 5th for this 2-2 score. That one's low and outside, 2-2. Good plate discipline here by sophomore Logan Perry. Caleb Branham is on deck.
Stepping on the line.
He's awfully close to that inside corner. And that one swung and fouled off by Logan Perry.
Fouled off. It was the only for him to run. If he swung in, the catcher missed it, but immediately put those arms up, said he fouled it off.
Yeah. Cal State 2-2. Again, this is the bottom of the 6th. Boyle County is the home team. Garrett County, as the visitors, will send up 9-1-2 in the top of the 7th. Boyle's hoping it's a kind of a safe situation for them to close the game out. Garrett wants to keep it here 2-2 and send the top of the order up in the top half of the 7th. 2 balls and 2 strikes on its way to Logan Perry. Curveball, lifted foul, left side. And a fan from Bryant'sville, Kentucky has themselves a brief souvenir. Game 1 was supposed to be last night, got rained out. Before the rain had come, Perry launched that one foul, left side. We showed up at the field yesterday about 4:45, 4:50. We get here about an hour or so before first pitch. Gives us time to set up equipment, test stuff out. And as we were walking in, there was not a soul on the field or even in the complex except for one person. It was Donnie Edwards.
Yep, Donnie.
The Boyle County assistant coach, who looked at us and said, the game's been called.
It was a good thing.
Yeah.
That hit about 6:15, that storm.
2-2 is low and inside, so Logan's worked the count full. Yeah, it's about 6:15, 6:30 or so. I had the privilege of taking Rayleigh, my daughter, to ballet practice yesterday because there was no baseball.
Wow, he's getting open. That line, he stepped closer.
3-2 is found off.
His front feet are over that white line. Look, he steps back.
Full count, 3-2.
His feet.
Yep.
They're on the line.
3-2. Grounded foul.
Ooh.
Came up and may have caught the inner thigh of Logan Anderson, and Oakland Empire's going to give him some extra time.
Yep.
The game was called, though, yesterday at about, we got there at 5 o'clock or so, 4:50, and we were told by Coach Edwards 15 minutes prior. So it was called relatively late. And as Rick said, with the rain that showed up about 6:15, it's a good thing they did. It was such a hard rain.
Got the thing started, and then it had been a mess. Everybody scrambling to get out of there, and there was lightning, too. That's another dangerous situation. You got metal seats and bleachers and metal pads.
The 3-2 to Logan Perry. Fastball grounded
that went
foul.
off his
Got his
ankle.
left foot. Perry's going to have to walk that one off.
Catcher got rung pitch before. Now Perry got that one.
Scoot up close in that white line again.
Yep.
Full count on its way to Logan Perry again. That was low, ball 4. So from 0-2 to a walk, Logan Perry reaches first base. Great at bat by Logan. He's on base again. Second time tonight, and you got some wheels at first base. You got Caleb Branham, the left-handed hitting Rebel in the batter's box. Your cleanup hitter, Caleb Branham, who's 0 for 1, a pop out and hit by pitch. See if the wheels are turning. First pitch to Branham, swing and a miss. A fastball that snuck by him. It's no balls and 1 strike. If you're looking at the speed, Perry is 7 for 8, stealing bases. So will Coach Blair have the wheels going to get a runner in scoring position? 0-1 the count. Branham fouls that one off. 2 good pitches by Stacy. Branham can't time it up, and it's quickly 0-2.
Went off the catcher again.
Carson Rowe in the on-deck circle. No balls and 2 strikes. That one's low.
Good stop.
Good stop behind home plate by Anderson. 59.5-foot breaking ball, and Anderson kept it in front of him and kept Perry at first base. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Now time is called by the home plate umpire. He's going to have a word with Tony Gray, the base umpire, who will jog to the pitcher's mound. They'll meet in the middle.
That's what I think they're trying to see if it hit him. Tony, did you see it? You straight on looking at him. I think that's what Branham's trying to say, that it hit me.
I mean, we're sitting behind. I didn't think it did. But we'll see if maybe...
It's a long talk, though.
And Tony Gray's got something to say about it.
If he saw it in the moment,
Whatever it is, there's no change, and Branham doesn't like it. Stay 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, Tony just confirmed the home plate umpire's call.
Branham back in, and pitch number 81 will make its way home from Zachary Stacy. Perry off of first base. The 1-2 sidearm delivery by Stacy misses outside. A little bit of a change in delivery there. Count even again, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Perry has not shown any indication of taking off.
The 2-2 on its way. Branham swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Perry will slide back head first into first base on the strikeout by Branham. Snap throw back down as Perry got a little bit too far off the bag, but he's back safely. 2 strikeouts now in this bottom half of the 6th.
That was
for
a
Zachary
pitch,
Stacy.
Branham.
Yeah, that would have been ball 3.
Yeah.
Batting number 38, Carson Rowe.
And here comes Carson Rowe.
See if they send him now.
First pitch to Rowe. Fastball called strike. Outside corner, it's no balls and 1 strike. Polk County team has played a brutal schedule this year. They've lost to a top 10 Taylor County team. They beat a Russell County team twice that was receiving votes. That one's right in there. It's no balls and 2 strikes. Lost to a Scott County team that is very good, a South Laurel team that at the time they lost to him was unbeaten versus State of Kentucky competition.
There he goes.
There goes Perry, the 0-2. It's bloop right center field, down for a base hit. Perry rounds second base. They'll head towards third. They'll have to hold Logan Perry at third base as the relay throw comes in to Logan Quinn. Carson Rowe deposits an opposite field single into right center field. Perry goes to third base. Runners in the corners and 2 outs.
Good job of outfielders to get that ball, get to it, number 1, and get it back in quick.
And here's Ethan Milburn.
Runner number 4. Andrew Holder.
Andrew Holder is going to run for Carson Rowe. And Ethan Milburn, who started the game at second base in game 1, was taken off the field after that and was taken out for Cole Jarnigan. Did not start game 2.
Anderson was given the signs out in front of the plate right there, whether they're going to throw through if the runner takes off. Or he's just going to fire the ball back to Stacy.
A base hit here gives the Rebels a lead here in the bottom half of the 6th. Each team has led once. Garrett led it 1-0. Boyle led it 2-1. Then Garrett tied it at 2. That's where we stand now in the bottom half of the 6th inning. See if Ethan Milburn's got a 2-out hit in his repertoire. Logan Perry stands at third base. Milburn wants time, and he gets time granted and steps out. And even with the wheels you have at third base, too, I mean, obviously base hit scores a run, but wild pitch, pass ball, there's so much foul territory here.
This reminds me of a play with Jeremy Shope used to run. The runner would go to second, and then he would like stop halfway, and they would try to keep looking at him while you got the guy at third base coming in.
Fastball called strike 0-1. I remember that. Coach Shope and Mercer County would do that quite a bit. Russell Sims would do that. He seemed to always be the one on base. Russell Sims.
There you go. Oh.
That one chopped off the plate. Perry breaks for home. Stacy goes to first base in time for out number 3. Polk County gets a couple of runners on. They leave a couple of on. We have played 6 full. It's Boyle 2, Garrett 2 on Z105.
The Garrett County Extension Service is your source for agricultural, family and consumer science, and 4-H programs in Garrett County. The Extension Service offers programs such as soil and hay sampling, food preservation, cooking classes, and a multitude of 4-H clubs. Kayla and Eric encourage you to stop by and check out what the Extension Service can do for you. We are located south of Lancaster on Highway 27. Good luck to the Garrett County High School team. Go Lions!
Looking for something more from your personal checking account? Then one of our new Community Trust Advantage checking accounts might be right for you. Our Advantage checking accounts offer great features such as ID Protect, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, travel and leisure discounts, and shopping rewards, which makes it easier for you to save money on everyday purchases. Learn more at ctbi.com. Get more out of your checking. Open an account today. Our friendly, professional staff at one of our many branches will be happy to assist you.
Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust. Member FDIC, terms and conditions apply.
This is Laura from the Garrett County Public Library. We have a brand new bookmobile and we are ready for new bookmobile patrons. You can pick out books on the bookmobile or we can bring you a selection based on your preferences. Call us at 859-792-3424 or stop and visit us on the square in Lancaster.
See if the Golden Lions have some seventh inning heroics in them. It's 2-2 in the top half of the seventh. Garrett County sends up 9-1-2. Reeser, No, and Folger. Kyler Clonch back on top of the mound. So far, Kyler, 2 innings, no hits, no runs, 1 strikeout, and a 2-2 game. With Brady Reeser, who's 1 for 2, a strikeout and a single today, the 9-hole hitter for the Golden Lions. Stuff continues to just like almost collect moisture here sitting out.
You know this going extra innings because you said that earlier.
I said 12 innings. I didn't say anything about like 8. Said we don't want a 12-inning game. We don't want a 12-inning game. I mean, what I'm stating is the obvious.
We don't want an 8-inning game.
It's low, 1 ball and no strikes.
33 warming up in the bullpen and throwing the ball back and forth for Garrett.
That's Mobberly. Hans Mobberly, their third baseman for Garrett County, warming up in the bullpen. 1-0 is high, 2-0. Was confirmed, by the way.
Caden Ellis at 33.
Well, Hans Mobberly's number 33. Well, that's wrong. I mean, I've got him.
Caden Ellis, okay.
I'm gonna say I've got him on my scorecard. Duo is outside low. It's 3-0. I mean, I know it's Hans Mobberly. He's starting at third base, and where's number 33? I got it written down here.
So they got 2 33s.
No, they probably just have the name wrong on the KHSA roster, I would guess.
Oh, you mean they made a mistake?
Yeah. 3-0. He's in there 3-1. Anyway, going back, it was confirmed in between innings that the discussion between the home plate umpire and the base umpire was about Branham potentially being hit by a pitch.
Yeah.
3-1, grounded towards second base.
Right
Milburn is over. He gobbles the baseball up and goes to first. Here's the top of the order, and Jaden No. I wonder how many Garrett County fans are listening to us sitting at home. Rick, kick back and relax. Boyle County fans as well.
Do you think they're kicked back, relaxed? Do you think they're sitting up on the edge of their chair?
No, they're kicked back and relaxed. I don't think it's just an edge. It's not an edge of the chair moment yet.
Well, it's 2-2.
I guess. Well, the thing about baseball, though, is that any pitch gives you the edge of the chair moment. I mean, who's to say Jaden No won't deposit one in the left center field and give the Golden Lions a 3-2 lead, right? Makes it an edge of the chair moment that you didn't know was coming. No is 1 for 2 tonight. He's singled, scored a run, and he hits one towards left center field and deep as Wise looks up at the warning track and makes the catch. Route number 3.
You know what? I'll bet if that was earlier in the day, that might have carried out of here. I think that damp air may have knocked it down.
Out number 2, I think I said out number 3. He just about made me want to go play the Powerball after I said, who's to say Jaden No won't deposit one in the left center field to give the Golden Lions 3-2
But I think that air is heavy, make that ball heavy, and it died because he poked that one.
Here's
pretty
Folger.
fair.
Folger's 0 for 3.
Real fear.
Strikeout line out and a flyout. First pitch to Corbin Folger is hit that way again. Colin Wise ranges near the line. It is a long run. It makes the catch. No, he misjudged it. He misjudged it, overran it, and that's going to send Folger to second base. Well, it looked like by the time Wise got there, a fairly routine play, but he just overran the baseball. And had to reach out with his left hand to try to make the catch, and that puts Folger on second base.
I think since he had to run so far, we give him a double on that.
Be interesting to see how that is scored.
I think you give a double. The guy was running hard and tried to make the catch. It's not like he stood right there and hit his glove, and he was stationary.
Well, County does give Folger a double. They agree with you, Rick, and I've got that written here as well. So it is a two-out double for Folger, and here's Logan Quinn. First pitch to Logan is outside for ball one. Game one of this one started 3.5 hours ago. No, I'm sorry, 4.5 hours ago.
Thank you.
It was actually a 6:07 first pitch.
Yeah,
Garrett County had senior night festivities. One's low and outside,
And
two
then
balls,
we
no
had a
strikes.
break in between, 30 minutes or so.
4 seniors on Garrett County's roster that they honored pregame. 2-0 the count. Runner at second base. Quinn swings and misses on what
He
would have
helped
been
him
ball
out there.
3.
That was ball 3 in the dirt. Well, not dirt.
It's 3-1. Both these teams lost a lot to graduation. Last year, Garrett County, of course, lost Merritt Graham, Hayden Elliman, Tavian Neff. Swing and a miss. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Logan Quinn now. Bull County, of course, lost a lot as well. Cameron Owens, Sage Dawson, the Stewart twins, Kenyon and Coleman Stewart, Braden West, Logan Marcy. So each team kind of had a learning curve going in.
And Logan says, I'm not related to Mike.
Yeah. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 outs, runner at second base. Breaking ball, chopped right-hand side.
He's going to run it.
And that's going to be Kyler Clonch on one bounce. Takes it to first base himself for out number 3. Bull County gives up a 2-out double, but they leave him at second base. We'll see if the Rebels have some walk-off heroics in them. We head to the bottom half of the 7th. It's 2-2 on Z105.
At Farmers National Bank, free checking and a free gift. Simply open a new Farmers National Bank personal or business checking account and receive a free gift. Minimum required deposit is only $50. We make the process fast and easy. Call 866-888-0220 or stop into one of our 12 convenient locations. Farmers National Bank, with locations in Danville, Bergen, Harrodsburg, Junction City, Lancaster, Perryville, Stanford, Liberty, and Middleburg. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know. Generations of serving our community, immunizations, prescriptions, and so much more. Helpful people, free local delivery, mobile app refills right to your door. Visit SuttonRx.com. Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know.
In Lancaster on Maple Avenue.
Danville's deal maker, Bob Allen.
At Bob Allen GMC, we are professional grade. Lease a new 25 GMC Sierra 1500 with elevation package for only $439 per month for 36 months. First payment, taxes and fees due at signing, 10,000 lease miles per year. Stock M 25,195. Must have lease loyalty. Bob Allen GMC, located on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online at boballenmotormall.com.
Bottom half of the 7th as you get a Radio Ricky on there in the background. I think there's a lot of people feeling that way. We'll see if Boyle County has a run in them or if we head to extra innings in this district doubleheader. First pitch swing and a miss to Blaine Kinney. It's no balls and 1 strike.
7,
Kinney,
8, 9.
Patterson, and Jarnigan. Yep, 7, 8, and 9 against Zachary Stacy, who has thrown well tonight for Garrett County.
What's he got, do you know?
That one's outside and high, 1 ball and 1 strike. I can tell you, Rick, in just a second. 1-1 the count. It was low and outside, 2-1. That was pitch number 91 from Zachary Stacy. 2 balls and 1 strike. At this point, the Rebels don't care how a runner gets on. They just want that go-ahead run on base. 2-1. Hit well, deep towards left field. Ranging back is Graham. Near the fence, reaches up and makes the catch. But Kinney just missed a walk-off home run to left field. 1 up and 1 down in the bottom half of the 7th.
And I think that like the other Golden Lion, I think that heavy dew knocked that ball down. I think it'd have been out of here if it had been earlier.
It's our 3rd game here. We've yet to see a home run. We've seen plenty of triples even tonight, but have not seen a home run hit here. Patterson, fastball, blows by him. It's no balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 on its way to Patterson. A ball lifted
That
towards
under.
right field, way up in the air. Parsons sprints in. Second baseman is out for Garrett County, and that's Reeser who makes the catch for out number 2. And there's Cole Jarnigan. When we were calling game number 1, it never even occurred to me, Rick, that this could be a 5-inning doubleheader until Mike Marcy sat down. And Mike got here in game 1 and sat down and said they playing 2 5-innings, right, in between a commercial break. And I said, I haven't heard that. First pitch to Jarnigan is outside for ball 1. And he said, why would I play 2 5-inning games? He said, they count just like 7-inning games do. And it's a school night. A ball hit towards right field, down for a base hit for Cole Jarnigan. So a 2-out single for Jarnigan, and that will flip the lineup and bring up Kyler Klotch for the Rebels. He said, you know, you're playing a school night, you're playing 2 games. Why not play 2 5-inning games? T. Ellis calls time, walks out to the Garrett County pitcher's mound. They had Hans Mobberly warming up for the Golden Lions, and Kyler Klotch is going to see Zachary Stacy for a 4th time if Stacy stays in this game. So what do you do?
I think you leave him in.
And that's the question. Do you
2
leave
out.
in
If they had nobody out, but 2 out.
Leaving one of your better arms, Stacy, to face one of the better hitters in the state, Kyler Klotch, for a 4th time?
Yep.
Yes, they will.
It's your best pitcher.
Klotch has singled twice. He struck out looking once. 2 for 3 tonight in game 2. He reached base 4 times in game 1.
And batting number 3, Kyler Klotch.
In terms of the wheels on first base and Cole Jarnigan, 2 for 4 stealing bases.
Boy, left field line's open.
First pitch to Klotch is outside, ball 1. And you can't mess around with Klotch, obviously, but, you know, if you walk him or something, you put the winning run in scoring position. Austin Bodner's no slouch either with a bat in his hand. He's in the on-deck circle. Bodner singled and scored a run tonight. He's also struck out twice. Klotch ropes that one foul. Right-hand side, it's out of play.
Thought it was going to hit the light pole up there, hit one of the lights.
1 ball and 1 strike. Jarnigan on first base. Bottom half of the 7th. Garrett County 2, Boyle County 2. Rebels have the winning run at first base. Jarnigan goes. Klotch pokes that one right-hand side, rolling on the first base line, and it's foul. Just wide, turned on the blinker and rolled on the right-hand side of the first base.
Look how that ball died out there,
Yeah,
too.
I did notice that. It hit the natural grass where the turf and natural grass meet and just died in that thick grass down the right
Hit
field
hard
line.
down right field that line, and it just got down in that wet.
1 ball and 2 strikes. Jarnigan off of first. Does he go again? He does. 1-2 is outside. Throw it on the second base is late. It skips into center field. Jarnigan will head towards third base. Here's the throw into third base, and Mobberly gets down to his knees to make sure he doesn't get by him. So Jarnigan still second base. Moves to third on an error by Logan Anderson. It's a CC Auto Parts stolen base, and the Rebels have the winning run now 90 feet away at third.
That stolen base is run by CC Auto Parts and Service on Louisville Road. Get your car running like Cole Jernigan at CC Auto Parts and Service.
And now Stacy has got to worry more so, not just with Klotch, but with bouncing one down with, you know, the wet baseball and all that.
Ball, yep.
2-2 to Klotch is poked foul. Back behind the plate.
Catcher.
Just stayed alive.
Yep, got him right in the leg.
Nipped Anderson and still got to work that right leg out, fire it back to Zachary Stacy. Jarnigan singled with 2 outs, stole second, moved to third and an error. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Kyler Klotch. Fastball is hit towards right center field. It's down, and the Rebels have walked it off. All with 2 outs. Kyler Klotch with a 2-out walk-off single. The Rebels sweep the doubleheader and beat Garrett County 3-2 in game 2 on a 2-out walk-off single by Kyler Klotch. We'll break it down for you in 3 minutes.
Well,
on your home. Go ahead, Rick.
Just won the game as they scored. You can score a job now at Nesco Resource at nescoresource.com.
3-2 is the final in game 2. 5-2 the final in game 1. The Rebels do sweep Garrett County. Back in 3 minutes on Z105.
At Thoroughbred Express in Danville, they provide an unparalleled service experience with top-quality car washes every day. They're all about building lasting, trusting relationships with their customers who always come first. That's why they've crafted the perfect car wash experience, one that their customers will enjoy for years to come. Thoroughbred Express offers special membership packages, and just for $10, your first month is covered. Enjoy unlimited washes at a great price. Visit Thoroughbred Express today, located on Houstonville Road, Danville.
Mike Gay here. Everyone at SD is cheering for our local high school teams this season. We're proud to be a sponsor and are rooting for your success both athletically and professionally. Good luck. Have a great season. And from SD in Harrodsburg and Danville, we're behind you all the way. For more information about our commitment to making the world a healthier, more hygienic place and learn more about our job opportunities, visit sd.com/careers. That's ESSITY.com/careers. sd.com/careers.
Spring's finally here. Along with the green grass and blooming dogwoods, spring also means thunderstorms and the possibility of power outages. Here's what you should do if a spring storm leaves you without power. Start at home. Check your fuse box or circuit breakers. Then check with your neighbors to see if they have power. If they don't, that's the time to call your electric cooperative and report the outage. We're Kentucky's electric cooperatives, and our power is our people.
Intercounty Energy, a Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Kentucky Select Tournaments, hands down, has the best tournaments in Central Kentucky. Thanks to Kelly and JT Bullock for having tournaments that showcase talent with integrity, providing certified umpires and awarded trophies and rings at all Harrisburg, Shelbyville, and Danville tournaments. Kentucky Select is your right choice to showcase hard work, skills, and talent. For more information, go to KentuckySelectTournaments.com.
Step into Papa's Quick Stop number 7 across from the Boyle County Fairgrounds and discover the enchanting world of Candleberry candles in the huge Candleberry Corner. Refresh your world with an array of fresh cargo scents for your car for just $1.99. Tantalizing tarts, $7.99. Delightful room sprays for $9.50. Small jars are $14.99. Large jars, $25.99. Grand candy jars for $89.99. And a large selection of cookie jars for that special someone at $159.99. Visit Papa's Quick Stop number 7 across the Boyle County Fairgrounds on the bypass for an exhilarating experience like no other.
Hi, this is Fred Sizemore with Stewart Powell Ford Mazda here on the bypass in Danville, where we make buying a vehicle easy. No fast talk, no high pressure sales, no gimmicks or silly commercials. Just honest deals and a team that takes pride in doing business the right way. For over 75 years, we've built trust by treating our customers like family, offering fair prices and making sure you drive away with confidence. Stop by today and see just how easy it is to do business with us.
Come to Stewart Powell, we can do business.
Stop in at 225 South Danville Bypass.
Final score, Game 1, Boyle 5, Garrett 2. Final score, Game 2, Boyle 3, Garrett 2. The Rebels to finish the 45th District slate and unbeaten 6-0. They have the number 1 seed wrapped up, and depending on how tiebreakers work, they'll play either Garrett or Lincoln, looking like probably Garrett County, the first round of that 45th District tournament, which will happen in a couple of weeks. It is Kyler Claunch, who gets the win in tonight's game. 3 innings, 1 hit, no earned runs, 1 strikeout for Kyler. Lyndon Parnas started the game. Claunch, out of relief, gets the win. Out of the bullpen, Zachary Stacy takes the loss. 6 2/3, 7 hits, 3 runs, all 3 earned, 1 walk, and 6 strikeouts. For Boyle County, it is Kyler Claunch who delivers the heroics for tonight's Game 2 win. Kyler had the RBI walk-off single, all of it with 2 outs. Again, you had a 2-out, what seemed to be harmless single by Jarnigan, but he's still second. The error moves him to third. Kyler Claunch drives him home, and that gives Boyle County their 10th consecutive win, their longest win streak, Rick, since the 2017 season for Boyle County baseball. Time of game, 1 hour and 52 minutes for a Game 1. A little bit shorter than Game 2, which ended at 2 hours and 8 minutes. Our thanks to Jason Wilder on studio controls. Our thanks to Robert Wagner, our general manager, Radio Rick, our color commentator. And our thanks to you for listening to The Old-Fashioned Way on Z105 WRNZ FM or The New Fashioned Way. HometownLive.net, powered by Kentucky WiMAX. The Rebels sweep a doubleheader here at Garrett County High School. Game 1, 5-2. Game 2, 3-2. God bless. Have a great, fun, and safe evening, and we'll see you next week for more high school baseball on the Hometown Radio Network.
High school sports on the Hometown Radio Network. Today's game is made possible by these sponsors: Whitaker Bank, Thoroughbred Express Auto Wash, Stewart Powell Ford Mazda, Farmers National Bank, Thompson Service Center in Harrodsburg, CC Auto Parts and Service, Essity, First Financial Bank, Lee's Famous Recipe, Bob Allen Motor Mall, Linda Wilson Realty, Intercounty Energy Cooperative, Morris Baseball Academy, Nesco Resources, Community Trust Bank, Sutton Pharmacy. Today's game is a sports presentation of the Hometown Radio Network and heard live around the world on internet-connected devices everywhere at Hometown